And now it comes down to Brandon Kroger, Jr.
Brandon Kroger with a chance to be the hero. 2 outs, bases loaded, bottom of the 8th, tie ball game. So do we win it or do we go to a ninth inning?
I know my choice, Scott.
Pitches away, outside, ball 1.
Now your runner at third, the winning run. Jordan Chard at third, Caleb Pitts at second, and Logan Hendricks at first. Obviously, the ones on second, first don't mean anything. It's that runner number 30, Chard, that we need to get home right here.
Swing to the right side, into right field. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2009 Class A state champions are the Summertown Eagles. Brandon Kroger coming together in the clutch, getting the base hit into right field.
And the scrum. We've got 2 scrums on the field. Jordan Chard scored the winning run. They're on top of him behind home plate. There's another scrum out between first and second. They've got Brandon Kroger under a pile. And now they all head to second base for the big pile. Brandon Kroger able to take a fastball through the right side, a 2-hopper between the first baseman and the second baseman into the outfield, scores the winning run, and the Summertown Eagles are your 2009 Class A state champions.
First time in 17 years, second state championship for the Eagles. Kroger coming through in the clutch, having struck out the first 3 times he was at the plate. You know he wanted to be the hero. Able to get it into right field, just out of reach of the second baseman, courtesy runner Chard, who was in for scoring from third base.
Unbelievable. That is an unbelievable baseball game. If you were just here watching it, that was worth, what is it, $10 to get into this ball
Whatever
game?
It is.
That's an absolutely great baseball game. 2 great pitching performances, lots of scoring opportunities, great defense by both sides. Summertown able just with the last at bat, and that, but maybe you thought it might come down to that with the way this game was going. Able to load the bases with nobody out. Riverside able to record the first 2 outs against the Eagles, but Brandon Kroger again able to come through with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th to place that state championship run.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the presentation of the Champion Coach Award, and it belongs to Greg Burnison. And now the presentation of the Champion Team Award, the Eagles from Summertown.
Whoa. Proudest punch for the guys. As I said earlier, 3rd trip in the last 4 years for the Eagles. And 3rd time's the charm, Keith.
I couldn't be happier for those seniors who have been here 2 and 3 years. Logan Harville, who was here just not too long ago for the state basketball championships, as you spoke of, disappointed to go home from that without a state championship, but able to come over here, take the basketball uniform off, put the baseball uniform on, lead the Eagles all the way through, undefeated to the state championship here in 2009.
Again, those that help with the expenses of the team, some of them are the same as our sponsors on the radio: Chapman Tire, Heritage Automotive, Pettis McLean Trucking, Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, Frisbee Apothecary, and First Farmers and Merchants Bank. So again, thank you for your listening, and let's welcome the boys back into Summertown this evening as your 2009 Class A baseball state champs.
Well, you know, in 2009, we finished second in the district tournament that year. We didn't even win the district tournament. We got beat by Mount Pleasant and had to go to Richland, and they had a kid that could throw out of this world. And it was just like, it just hurt everybody's feelings because we knew that we were going to go face this kid. And we won, like, I think it was either 8 or 9 innings.
Really?
Yeah, to get to even advance past the region. So we were a run from not even getting to get out of the first round of the region.
Oh, goodness.
And then once we passed that game, it was like, man, it just went to, I mean, the confidence went out of this world. I mean, we played about, you know, the region game, the sub-state game, and I think it's 3 state tournament games that we really got on fire, hitting the ball, and pitching was great. And all the way up until Decatur Riverside in the championship, you know, and we had to go extra innings to win it. But you try to teach the kids all the time, you know, just keep working every inning, every game, because for us, that's kind of what, you know, we were 1 run, I guess you could say, from being completely out, and it wound up winning a tournament after that. Brandon Kroger wound up getting the base winning hit, if you remember that. But he had made a play early in the game in left field. I guess I'm embarrassed to say it, but I called him about third base coming in. We had a discussion about it all the way to the dugout.
Yeah.
And it was one of those where, you know, it was going to take him out of the game just for the play that we made. It was a non-hustle play, whatever, you know, and kind of made the decision, we're going to stick with him or whatever, and then he winds up getting the hit in the hole. You know, it's like probably the best decision we didn't make.
You know, my wife, Kim, had a brother playing for Decatur County and her son playing for Summertown.
Wow. We hit it by him. We hit it by him at second base. That's where he played, was second base.
Yeah. And so that Logan was playing against his uncle.
Right.
A younger uncle in the state championship game.
Logan was always one that you knew he's going to run through the brick wall, you know, for you. He's going to do what he could.
That championship game went into extras, right? Was it 8 innings that it went to, and he pitched all 8?
Right.
Clint Gobble, was he Mr. Baseball that year?
He was. He was TBCA player of the year.
Does it make you feel like a failure as a coach seeing him wearing purple as a coach now?
Him and Bryce both the other day, because Bryce was at Columbia Central. Clint is at Lawrenceburg. And I stay in contact with those guys. I mean, they know you coach them hard, but they know you care about them at the same time. They're always texting me and aggravating me about stuff all the time. We keep up with each other a lot. And, you know, that's why I told him. I said, all this stuff that I tried to teach you all these years, and both of you went and put purple and gold on.
Purple and gold on.
I can't believe that.
Watch it.